Hi there, babe.
Oh no.
What's your problem? Must have waited a long time in line to get a seat right there. I can't say if they blame you. And I want to tell you about my husband, Leroy. He's a real piece of work, that guy. You know, people say that I boss him around. I'm not bossy. Do I look bossy? Do I look bossy?
No.
Answer me there.
Yes,
You wanted Elvis? There it is. But somebody, one of his buddies there, gave him a book on male assertiveness. Told him he needed to take charge. You know, be the man. According to Leroy, be the man. So he comes home one day, he says, Marge, from now on, I'm going to be the man of this house. What I say goes. From now on, you're going to do what I say. Tonight, you're going to cook me a nice meal, one of my favorites there, a shrimp and steak there. And after I'm done eating, you're going to serve me my favorite dessert, which just happens to be lemon meringue pie there. And after dessert there, you are going to draw me a nice hot bath, and I'm going to relax like the king of this castle that I am. He says, and do you know after I get out of that bath, who's going to dress me and comb my hair? I said, sure. Right now it looks like the mortician there, pal. Some of that stuff. I don't want to hear that. Guys like my makeup? Isn't that beautiful? Yeah. Yeah, I know. Hey, look. Okay, that's enough. Anyway, you know, Leroy says women wear cosmetics. Sort of guys can't read between the lines. I guess it's true there. But Leroy, you know, I hate to say this, but Leroy likes to take a little down there, you know. And somebody said, I didn't think Leroy would drink anything stronger than Pop. I said he won't, but Pop drinks about anything there. Anyway, we were driving down the road there. You know, I do all the driving, but Leroy holds the wheel. I'm alpha female. Anyway, we're driving down there, and Leroy's got he's got that bottle there, and I guess he's weaving and everything, and the cop pulls him over there. Leroy will tell a lie in a heartbeat there. I'm thinking, oh no, we're in trouble now. And the cop comes up to the window and says, can I see your license there? And Leroy, he gives him his license. Cop said, you know why I pulled you over? No. You were weaving. Leroy said, I wasn't weaving. He said, oh, you were weaving. He said, where you been there? Leroy said, we've been to church there. He said, no, Leroy, don't do that. He said, you been to church, huh? He said, what was the sermon on there? Leroy said, well, preacher was preaching about miracles, there. All the miracles. How God made miracles and stuff, all kind of miracles there. Miracle after miracle there. And the cop says, what's in the bottle there? Leroy said, oh, that's just a bottle of water there. Cop said, you mind if I take a look at it? Leroy, no, go ahead. Cop takes a little sip. He said, that's not water, that's mine. Leroy said, bless God, he's done it again. 3 days later, he got out of jail. So he can't drive anymore, so I have to do all the driving. Leroy, he doesn't have a license no more. So we're driving down the road, and we're on Prestidigitation Avenue. There's a magician that lives up there somewhere. Anyway, there's a deer that jumps out in front of the car. I hit the deer. I flip the car. Next thing I know, I I can't feel anything. I can't open my eyes, but I can hear. And Leroy, bless him, he tried to help, but he, you know, Leroy's Leroy. Leroy calls 911 for me there. And the lady says, 911. What's the nature of your call? Leroy said, we just had a wreck and my wife, she's not moving. And the lady says, well, where are you? What's the name of the street you're on? Leroy said, we're on Prestidigitation Avenue. She says, can you spell it? Leroy, and I can hear this. You know, I'm conscious, but I just can't move or say anything. And I hear Leroy say, let's see, that's P-R, P-R-E, P-R, P-R, P. He goes, look, lady, just write down O-A-K. She said, but that's Oak Street. He said, yeah, we're not far from there. I'll just drag her over there. You can pick up over there. So that's what he did there. He drug me over to Oak Street by the foot there, and I couldn't say, Leroy, you're scraping me all up on the asphalt. They wouldn't get me in the ground. So anyway, I had, you know, he scraped me up real bad there. You can't tell it now, but I had work done and I look good. But seriously, dear, it's not funny there. You should have seen me. I had road rash. Yeah. But the doctor said I needed like a skin graft. So they took skin from everywhere there and tried. It never did any good there. You know, and Leroy, bless his heart, he's such a good guy. He said, well, Marge, maybe they could use some of mine. I said, well, okay, we can try that. So we went to the doctor, and they did. You know, they took his skin there, but you know where they had to take it from? Around there. Back there. And they put it on my face. And it took good. It looks good. Doesn't it look good? Look at that. It looks good. Doesn't it? Come here. Come here, dear. Take a closer look there. Oh, that's good. That's good. Looks good, huh? Smooth, nice. Oh, oil of a lake kind of stuff there. But due to the nature of where the skin came from, we asked, you know, the doctor, please don't tell anybody where the skin came from. He said, I won't tell anybody. And you know, I was sitting there one day, Leroy was reading a book, and I kept looking at him, and I thought about the sacrifice that he made for me. That was awful sweet. And I started weeping. And Leroy said, Marge, what's the matter, dear? I said, Leroy, I don't know how I could ever thank you enough for the sacrifice you made for me. Leroy said, Marge, you don't have to thank me. I get thinking that every time I see your mom kiss you on the cheek. It looks good though, doesn't it? You like that? But you know, I finally got Leroy to go to church last week. I've never been so embarrassed in my life. Because, you know, Leroy's little problem, and the preacher was up there preaching. And he said, you know, if I had all the beer in the world, I'd take it down and dump it in the river. Leroy started scoring. He said, if I had all the wine in the world, I'd take it down there and dump it in the river too. Then the preacher said, any alcohol, if I had it all, I would take it right down to the river and just dump it in the river there. He got done with his sermon. He said, was there anybody like to call out a hymn? We'll just start singing. And Leroy said, 684 there. The preacher said, well, brother, you go ahead and lead us and we'll join right in. Leroy started singing, shall we gather at the river? Thanks, you guys. My name is Marge. I'm Marge. I'm in charge. Thank you very much.
Pretty good, Gil.
I think I've done that.
What's Rob Thurman say?
Well, I can't follow that. Thank you. you, Donnie.
Thank you, Donnie.
You're welcome.
You never know what's going to come from Donnie. This is You're losing pieces.
At least I kept the green one. I like it better. Just wait till that plastic surgeon gets a piece of my mind.